Hello out there. Welcome to another exciting edition of Afrinity Connect, Nigerian Leadership Search, a program where we talk about politics. We talk about the upcoming election in Nigeria. We're here to give you up to date about the obedient movement, about the capacity, about people that are planning or by God's grace trying to change the narratives when it comes to politics. Talk about election in Nigeria. I'm not alone. As always, I've got Madam Adi joining me right at her normal position. Madam Adi, good evening to you, and how are you feeling this evening?
Good evening, Oga Wilfred Adams. I'm feeling very well.
Yes, and surprisingly tonight we've got somebody here in the UK currently on the streets, and it's good to have you, Madam Evelyn, the women leader.
Yeah.
Yes, UK chapter,
Hello,
Labour Party.
everybody.
How are you doing? How's everything there with
I'm
you?
doing fine. Yeah, it's really nice here being outside in the cold.
I
I'm
know, I
freezing.
know, I know it's cold. I know this program we're going to make it very short, but it's still about the updates. Tell us, how do you feel right now? What are your message? What is your message to people watching and people that have just tuned in or for the first time? What's your message to them about Labour Party and about obedient movement?
Yeah. Good evening, my paddies. That's what I would say. That's why I call you guys obedient Labour Party members, home and abroad. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon from wherever part of the world you are. This is your lady Evelyn Oko talking to you live and direct from London Street. As you can see behind me, there is still snow, although it's melting away. It's sliding on the floor right now. It's so slippery that we walk carefully, and if you're not careful, you just fall and break your legs or your back even, or hit your head on the ground. So this is one of the things that we are trying to run away from. We are tired of this lifestyle, suffering here. We say that Nigeria, there is suffering. There is no suffering in Nigeria. This is under -0 degrees that I'm under right now talking to you on the street. I want you people to feel what we feel here. Seeing the smoke also coming out of my mouth. I'm not smoking. That's just the cold freezing me. So if you say or you think that you want Nigeria to be good, then you should do the right thing. Vote Peter Obi, vote for Labour Party in all levels, in all areas, all states. You see Labour Party representative, vote for them so that we, once Peter Obi wins this election, we in the diaspora will come back home and make Nigeria better, work well with Peter Obi for Nigeria to be a great nation again, to be a great country, because we are tired. The truth is, we in the diaspora, we are tired of this lifestyle we are living here. I'm freezing right now, standing here talking to you people. So please vote for Labour Party, vote for Peter Obi and Yusuf Dati, vote for all Labour Party representatives on all state levels, on all council levels or chairmanship levels. Vote them in so that they can work well with Peter Obi for us to have a better tomorrow, better future for Nigeria. And we in the diaspora will come back home and rejoice and live happily in Nigeria, in a secured country where no harm, no kidnappers will be coming after people for no reason. If a lot of youths, even the elder ones, if they have good jobs doing, or they have a job that is well paying, that they can take care of their family with, a lot of crimes, the crime rate will be reduced. Drastically, it will be reduced. I know that Nigerians are hardworking. We are not lazy people that wants to depend on only crime to live. So please vote Peter Obi, vote Labour Party. Thank you. Thank you all guys for having me this evening. Let's look at the roads. Let me show you the London roads, how it's all frozen and there's no much people on the street because of fear of falling, because the whole street is slippery. The whole street is slippery, so everyone is afraid of falling. So we don't come out, we don't walk around. This is a long wide street where I'm the only one at this time of the evening, only one on the streets, where during the summertime you will see a lot of people going about their business, playing on the roads, but because of the cold, nobody is outside. How long do you think that we are going to live in this kind of a condition? So please do the right thing. I want to come back to Nigeria. I want to come back to live in my mother and fatherland. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's very passionate appeal from a patriotic Nigerian, somebody that believes that it's even better for even for UK, for Europe, for America. They'll be talking about illegal immigration and everything. But why not go back to the root? What is the root? Put in the right government, the right leadership. That automatically will be wiped out because look at a patriotic person saying, you know what, do the right thing. We're ready to come back to contribute our quota to the system. I know Mother Evelyn will be leaving very soon because I know it's freezing. I know zero or minus one of degree. It's not easy.
Yes,
People have
minus
been
one.
into freezer. We understand. You there. Make a speaker for broken. That freezer you there now freezer.
Are they inside freezer? Exactly.
But God
I'm
there,
in the
God there with
freezer.
you. We love
Yeah.
you. God there with you, Manadi. I think we have to allow. Let's
Yeah.
round up together
I'm in the
in the studio.
freezer. So guys,
Yes, let's allow you
bye.
to go, Mother Evelyn. God bless
Yeah.
you. Thank you
Good
for joining the
night, good
program,
morning, and good
and
afternoon,
God bless you.
everybody.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thanks for the
God
reporting.
bless
Thank you
us
for
all.
reporting live in the streets of London. Yeah, that's been Mother Evelyn reporting live on the street. That's very, very touching appeal. That's very, very she was passionate in the appeal. What do you have to say, Mother Adi?
Yes, I'm going to totally diverge from that, and I want to pick up something that really again touched me. Uh, Not surprising because I think I've noticed that a lot of people now are trying to, of course, no, let me put it this way. A lot of the politicians have realized, or now realizing, with the trending going on in Nigeria, that the other two parties, APC and PDP, are probably not going to win, regardless of. So you see people like Ogabidi, the speaker, coming out. He is an APC man, right? Check the tide. Check the tide. Even the other lawyer, check the timing. It's only about a month or two, if you think about, data. He's still APC. He's from Adamawa. And he said, talking to the group, he said to them, and I'm going to quote him, he said, God's time has come. And that God's time, the person that is sent is Peter Obi, that is sent to them, that they should agree with him. Why? Because it's about the role that you play in the government. That what will you do to contribute good governance, yes, today, if, say, for example, APC or PDP is elected, what will they do? You've got to do something that you'll be proud of tomorrow. And it categorically stated that why are they talking about the Igbos? I'm interpreting that part. But to quote him further, he did say, okay, look at Buhari. Buhari is from the Northeast. So what is this thing about Northeast, Southeast man coming to? The security, head of security, is from the Northeast. Is from Borno. Senate president is from the Northeast. He's Yobe. Army staff is from the Northeast. Borno. Air staff is from Bauchi. So he was asking his audience the question. So what are they talking about? Everybody is from the Northeast. Are they going to have them all over again, the same people ruling with their bad governance, with crippling the economy, with everything else? That cannot happen. Because at the end of the day, they have to learn from the recurring trends. And do you know how he described them? He said that they are tired, that they all look as if they are recovering from HIV. He said that, I didn't, beat it, that they're all looking miserable, they're all looking lean. Why are they all looking miserable and lean? Because of the governance that they've had from, Buhari's government, who have, so I use this word very, very early in this program, pocketed they pocketed the money. And then he went on and said that he went to his village, Adamawa, that money was voted for the contractors. Yes, they took mobilization fees. They didn't do the job. He decided he wasn't going to his village. Why? Again, about bad governance. So Nigerians need to actually be sensitive, be sensible, because I I said it last time. I cannot imagine anyone wanting to vote for somebody who hasn't given you good roads, who hasn't given you light. The money you stole, you are using to pay for your light, and you are not thinking about anybody else. You're not thinking about the population. When you were going into government, you said, oh, you are going to care for people. Peter B has got a record, a very clear record to show that he will do what he says. And he actually said to them that if I don't do what I said I would do, come after me. You can come after me. And that is what a good governance is all about. So it's not about one party politics. One party cannot be there for another 12 years or another 8 years, which will make it 16, you know. So I picked up on that. And I mean, that is to tell them a lot. Even Wale Soyinka had to bring out something and named all the people that took bribes in this government, including the NMPC woman who ran to England and said she was suffering from cancer or something. I mean, people. I don't understand how people can just lie, and then other people see that they are lying, and then you turn around and say, "Oh, I'm going to vote APC, or I'm going to vote for." The list is there. Nigerians have read it. They are seeing what is trending. You have to go for P2B. I did talk about marriage metaphor last time. They have to go to P2B. And these examples of people switching boundaries or switching parties is to show you that they are now very strongly feeling that P2B is going to win. So if they know that P2B is going to win, what do you expect? That is what they're going to do. So you have to follow the bandwagon now, because we are on a bandwagon. P2B's bandwagon is strengthening, it's gaining momentum even more and more, regardless of what they do. So at the end of the day, I think people should just see that there are Nigerians that really, are hungry for a change. Perhaps some, here come as chameleons, and they're still fooling you. They are coming for their own money, own sense. They are inflicted pigmentations on your life, and you don't still see it. Yes, but when you come to Obidati, you know that people are telling you the truth. He is telling you the truth. I'm sure most of you Nigerians listened to him a couple of 2 weeks ago or so. So that is what I picked up on, and I'm really addressing all our listeners who haven't picked up their PVCs. They've given them a date with which to pick it up, to go and pick it up, and to hold it so tight, so dearly, to vote when that day in February comes. They have to vote P2B. We are here adding our voice to your voices at home. We did say the other time we're not allowed to vote. If we're allowed to vote, some of us would have booked our tickets by now as well, to go and vote. So we know that once P2B takes over, we will be voting next time anyway. So be aware of that. Talk to your cousins, uncles, anybody at all that is your friend, to please desist from collecting bribes and just make sure that they are voting for Peter Obi. Mama Pikin, Mama, Papa Pikin. There was another thing trending as well, where they're giving out those little stickers for them to stick on their phones. Oh, I love that. It was so touching. I said, what an innovation. They are really thinking. Because remember, they're accusing us that we are internet parties. But people are actually putting it on, so that when they go there, especially those of them who are not educated, they see that photo on their phone, they will see the photo on the ballot box. So well done all our people, all our una plenty. Oh, let me speak in pidgin a bit. Una plenty, una get brain, make una use them. You see the one when don't come out now. The day your phone, so you not fit. Not let them tip your phone. No, make you hide them.
Like you rightly said, people are not even putting the logo on their phones, and that's amazing and that's interesting, because it means the social media is actually going to be a game changer in this election, because people are informed and information is just going at light speed. So we just hope and pray that this transformed into votes at the end of the day, and we wish the whole the obedient movement, we wish everybody all the best. And we also want to thank you for your contribution. We thank Madam Evelyn for that wonderful patriotic statement, all the way from that cold, freezing streets in London. That was really touching, isn't it?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. So on that note, we want to say big thank you. Unfortunately, Uncle Sam is not with us today. Maybe on the next edition, we'll have Uncle Sam. But we want to thank you all that have been following the program. Please keep sharing, keep talking about it. It's Afrinity Connect, Nigerian Leadership Search. We're looking for that leader that was taking us to that rightful place. So we are saying thank you all for watching, and God bless you all. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for watching.
Afrinity Connect.